Hey guys, it is Saturday morning. Woke up a little bit earlier than normal and started to boil up some eggs. I'm gonna make an egg salad, right? Like a salad with eggs on it. And using this QP deep roasted sesame sauce. It's probably mayonnaise based. Tastes pretty good, even though it's like a year expired. They don't throw it away because I keep eating it and be like, man, that tasted pretty good. Yeah. Adam and Don also enjoyed a hard-boiled egg. And yeah, we went over towards Fieldstead. Yesterday we were seeing these signs for a community yard sale. That's part of the reason that I slept over last night, so I could go to these yard sales. And yeah, Dawn was checking out some records at one of the places, and she found 2001 Space Odyssey soundtrack. Pretty cool art. And, it's just neat. For only $1, why not? Of course, I also walked Bento around. He seemed pretty hyped, doing some good running around. And all in all, pretty neat to walk around the neighborhood. Adam and Don are like bumping into people that have small dogs that they've talked to before. Really was a community of yard selling. Also found a cicada. Pretty nasty. Don picked it up. I was like, ugh. But yeah. Anyways, Mark is here now. He's come down a little bit early to help us with the volleyball. Load up the van with all the volleyball supplies. There's actually become kind of a lot of things. I guess if we didn't bring like chairs, it wouldn't be as much stuff. But there's also the bug tent, which isn't super necessary, but it's nice to have. Anyways, at the beach, it's a little bit flooded down here. I guess we have had a lot of rain recently. Anyways, we got things set up and putting up the net. Yeah, it kind of seemed like everyone was at least an hour late, which, it is what it is. We played a bit of volleyball, hung out, played some more volleyball. Honestly, I think over the year, we didn't, do that many volleyball clubs, but, I feel like we're getting a little bit better at volleyball. One of the guys had made tarot cards, that was cool. Also found a earring in the sand. Yeah, Bento's like, what is that? Classic Bento. Anything in my hand might be for Bento. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in the treasure jar. I used like a baby bell wax so it wouldn't stab me. And yeah, Bento seemed like he had a good time running around, digging a little bit. That's pretty cute. Yeah, and these people getting swarmed by the seagulls. I guess that's, you gotta not leave your food unattended, people. Yeah, volleyball. What a time. Good excuse to hang out at the beach and catch up with some people. Anyways, after that, we unloaded the volleyball stuff at Adam and Don's place and walking on the Danforth, going over to the Wren. Yeah, Jason got there and put in our spot. Apparently there was going to be like a half hour, maybe an hour wait, but definitely felt shorter than that. We got in. And look who it is, Alex. He's been visiting his folks for like a week and he got back in today. So good to see Alex. We ate our Wren food, pretty tasty. And this is where most of us split up. And yeah, we did hang out for a bit in the basement, catch up with Alex, and play some Silk Song. Yeah, Bento. He seems pretty zonked. I think he likes the beach. But yeah, overall, pretty good day hanging out. I do need to get this computer home. So most people are like, yeah, you probably should just take an Uber instead of like, you know, taking the TTC or trying to bike it home. And, you know, the TTC is generally safe. I wouldn't be too worried about it, but if I use Dawn's bike, she has a trailer, you know, situation. I can just put the computer back in the cardboard box and then use the trailer to bring it home. I was like test shaking it. I feel like everything's in there pretty solid. Like I don't think anything would break. I did want to remove that sag post thing in case that came loose. It's just in there with friction. And I mean, I got everything kind of in there. The trailer's a little bit too narrow and like it wouldn't sit like upright or flat or whatever. So going over bumps and like looking behind me, it's like, I don't know about this anymore. Don's bike is kind of making some like creaky noises with like the spokes could probably be tightened. And at some point her control panel thing fell off, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna break Don's bike, and I don't really want to do that. And in my mind I'm like, you know, if I did break Don's bike, it's probably gonna cost more than an Uber, so I just took everything back and called an Uber. And this guy is actually driving pretty safe. Like this is just a clip from a different time, but we went through this construction zone and then there's like the 3 lanes here. He went into the right turn lane by accident, and instead of doing what most drivers would do, which is I feel like cut in front of everybody, he just stopped and like waited for the people to go straight through and then just went behind them. Which I just like that, just to like be patient and chill instead of like so many people have must be in front disease that they just drive recklessly. But no, this guy was chill. So it was a good ride, and I tipped him like $10 because I don't know, he just did a good job and he seemed super jazzed about it. I could also see the offers he was getting for his next job. They're all like $3 to $5. It's like, what the hell? This guy's like driving people around for peanuts, apparently. Like, that's kind of messed up. But anyways, got the computer out of the box, give it a little shake to see if anything was loose. It seemed good. There's a little comparison with the old computer. With the new one's actually a little bit smaller. So that's nice. Yeah, sorry for the mess, guys. I live in a messy apartment. And I plugged everything in, and it turned on just fine. I mean, like, it was a little bit weird, but it turned on just fine. Found my second display port cable, which I luckily had from when I bought that monitor. And yeah, turns out my vertical monitor doesn't use HDMI. I was using DVI, which this new computer doesn't even have a DVI port, I'm pretty sure. At least not on the graphics card. So everything is good. Later, guys.